Dear students, in this session let us discuss about one more group of naturally occurring compounds called alkaloids. So as usual, term alkaloid or alkali was proposed by pharmacist W. Michener in 1819. So according to him, alkaloids are basic nitrogen compounds isolated from plants. So as the chemistry of various alkaloids were investigated, two characteristics were added to the definition of alkaloids. These are complex molecular structure and they have significant pharmacological activity. The basic property of alkaloids is due to the presence of nitrogen atom inside the ring. So, alkaloids are defined as physiologically active basic compounds of plant origin in which at least one nitrogen atom forms a part of it. So, however, this definition is not satisfactory as some of the compounds, although alkaloids, do not confine to this definition. So, while other compounds which are not alkaloids confine to this definition. Example like ephedrine, hordenine, betaines do not contain nitrogen as a part of heterocyclic rings cyclic system, but they are classified as alkaloids. Thiamine, purine, caffeine, xanthine, which are heterocyclic physiologically active nitrogen bases, but they are regarded as heterocyclic compounds only, not alkaloids. So as we can see, more than 2000 alkaloids are known today, but only 10 to 15% of all the vascular plant. They are rarely found in lower plants like algae, fungi, gymnosperms or monocotyledons. But they chiefly occur in higher plants, particularly the dicotyledons. So in plants, alkaloids due to their basic nature exist as a salt of organic acids like acetic acid, oxalic acid, citric acid, malic, lactic, tartaric, etc. So some fiber basic alkaloids like niacin, nicotine occur free in nature. Some alkaloids also occur as glycosides of sugar like glucose, ramenose, galactose. For example, alkaloids of solanide, veratum groups as amides, as esters of organic acids, especially tropine and cocaine. Closely related alkaloids generally occur together in the same plants. Nearly 20 alkaloids have been isolated from opium. So it is also observed that different genera of the same family contain same or structurally related alkaloids. For example, 7 different genera of family Solanaceae contain hyoscyamine. It is found that simple alkaloids occur in various different unrelated plants, while the other complicated such as quinine, nicotine, cholkine occur in one of the species of the genus of the family. So due to complex molecular structure of alkaloids, there was no systematic nomenclature for alkaloids. A large number of alkaloids have been named according to the plant from which they have been obtained, like papaverine from Papaver somniferum, berberine from Berberis vulgaris. A few alkaloids are named according to their physiological activity such as morphine, god of dreams, narcotine, J.K. narcomines, venom. The names of minor alkaloids are derived by adding one prefix or suffix to the name of principal alkaloid. The name narcotine, cotarine and tarconine have been derived from the same cinchonine, which is the principal alkaloid of cinchona series. Prefixes such as epi, iso, neo, pseudo have been used to designate isomeric or slightly modified structures. First of all, the presence of alkaloid in the plant is asserted by employing various reagents called alkaloids reagents such as tannic and picric, perchloric, potassium, mercuric iodide, iodine, in potassium iodide, potassium bismuth iodide, phosphomolybdic acid, with which the alkaloids either give a precipitate or turbidity. These precipitates have a characteristic colors and are used for the detection of alkaloids in small amount. The next step involves the separation of relatively small percentage of alkaloid from large amount of extraneous plant material. For example, opium 10% of morphine, cinchona 5 to 8% quinine. Final step is the separation and the purification of individual alkaloid from the crude extract. The dried and powdered plants material is first extracted with petroleum ether and filtered for removal of soluble fats. The residue is then extracted with methyl alcohol to remove cellulosic and other insoluble material. The filtrate obtained is evaporated. The evaporated mass is dissolved in water, acidified to pH2 and steam distilled to remove methyl alcohol. The residual solution is allowed to stand in refrigerator. The filtrate is extracted with ether or chloroform to remove water soluble or non-basic organic material. The solution is then the solution of the rest of the alkaloids also made alkaline and then again extracted with ether or chloroform. After this extraction, the ethyl real obtained is evaporated to give crude alcohol. So this is a graphical representation of the isolation of alkaloids. The resulting crude alkaloid mixture is then separated into individual alkaloids by means of fractional crystallization. So, as the molecular structure of a majority of the alkaloids is quite complex, very few steps have been taken in the illustration of the structure in the 19th century. But now different methods have been adopted for the identification of unknown substances which are known. In general, the molecular structure of alkaloid is elucidated according to the first step is the determination of pure alkaloid consists of asserting its molecular formula and optical rotatory power. The presence of unsaturation in an alkaloid may be asserted by addition of bromine or halogen acid or hydroxylation with dilute alkaline permanganate. The reduction may also be used to show the presence of unsaturation. This is done by using the reagent lithium aluminum hydride and sodium borohydride. An alkaloid is cleaved into simple fragment by hydrolysis with water, acid or alkali. The next step involves the ascertaining the functional nature of oxygen nitrogen atoms either in the molecule itself or in fragments by hydrolysis. The functional nature of oxygen may be present, can be in the form of alcoholic, phenolic. The phenolic is characterized by alkali solubility followed by reprecipitation with by carbon dioxide, color reaction with ferric chloride, acylation to an ester and alkylation and ether. The number of phenolic groups can be estimated by isolating alcoholic hydroxyl group. It is indicated by acetylation. It is also confirmed by dehydration, oxidation, which can be three possible alcoholic groups differentiated by oxidation reactions. On oxidation, first give an aldehyde and then acid, both having the same number of carbon atom as the parent alcohol. On the oxidation, first gives a ketone forming the same number of carbon atoms, then acid with few number of carbon atoms. The number of alcoholic hydroxyl groups can be determined by zeroth active hydrogen determination. It consists of heating the alcohol with methyl magnesium iodide and measuring the methane so formed. The carboxylic group can be indicated by solubility with weak bases like sodium bicarbonate, ammonia, esterification with alcohol, and specific absorption in the infrared. The acidic groups are generally estimated quantitatively either by acid or alkali titration or by silver salt method. The carboxylic group is generally methoxy, ethoxy occur in the alkaloid, which is detected by Zensel method. That is by boiling alkaloid with concentrated hydrochloric acid where the alkoxy groups are converted into alkyl halides, which are estimated as silver iodide by treatment with ethanolic silver nitrate. The number of moles of silver iodide indicate the number of alcohol groups in the alkaloid. Carbonyl groups like aldehyde or ketones are detected by carbonyl group reagents such as hydroxylamine, phenylhydrazine, 2,4-dibromophenoylhydrazine, etc. The distinction can be made based on the reduction and oxidation reaction. The presence of carboxylic distinction between aldehyde and ketone. Further, they are confirmed by spectroscopic method, means ultraviolet, infrared, nuclear magnetic resonance, etc. Esters and other related groups like amides, lactams, lactones are detected by hydrolysis with water, dilute acid, alkali to the hydroxyl and acidic compounds, which can be established by knowing the nature of acid by treating with sodium hydroxide. In most of the alkaloids, the nitrogen atom is involved in the ring system, which may be secondary or tertiary. The N-alkyl are estimated by Herzing-Meyer method, in which the alcohol is heated with hydroiodic acid under about 1500 to 3000 under pressure, where the alkyl groups are converted into alkyl iodides, which are estimated as silver iodide by means of alkylic silver nitrate. NMR spectro can able to utilize for the rapid detection of N-methyl and N-ethyl alkaloids groups in alkaloids. An alkaloid on distillation with aqueous potassium hydroxide gives methylamine, dimethylamine, trimethylamine, indicating that 1 or 2, 3 alkyl groups are attached to nitrogen, while if ammonia is formed, it indicates the presence of free amino group. Thank you.